Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Illuvium's Illuvitars. Now, we do have a bit of information because I asked Kieran some questions in the interview I had with him a few days ago. So we'll go through all the information and also these images that Kieran did put out on Twitter, which look absolutely amazing. So we'll go through the tweets quickly. The first one he put out was while you're all so fussed about the land sale, we're quietly building one of the most novel and exciting avatar projects in crypto. Imagine missing out on Genesis Set 1 that will never be minted again, and then seeing 100 million players flood into the ecosystem looking for one. So this is going to be it. These are the first few that we have seen. And then we had this other one. I have so many favorites. Dude, there is so many favorites in this. It's not even funny. But first, before we get into this, he sort of touched on it in this tweet, and I wanted to sort of expand on this a little bit. I'll probably do a whole land video in the next week or so. But the way he mentions the land sale, there is a lot of debate and call it argument in the community about the land sale, about the price of land, about everything to do with it. And so I don't want to go too deep into it, but it's like some people just want land to be cheap because they just want their land. The problem is land is an investment because you're getting revenue from it. So that has to come with a price tag. But the thing that I love about it is, whilst everyone is complaining about land and arguing over how much it should cost and all that sort of stuff, we do have this lovely project, which is, to me, cooler than land. I mean, land's cool, but if you want to play the land, you can play a tier 4 land and experience land gameplay. It's just you don't earn the revenue. So it's still available, which I love, but these things are something that you can hold and will actually gain in value as time goes on, because everyone loves gaining in value. But it's just more of a shout. These things are more of a shout out to the community for being around at the start, because the things we know about the Avatar project, the Illuvitars at the moment, is they will be a free mint. Everyone will be able to mint these. Kieran did say it's unlimited mint. I don't know whether it's going to be limited amount you can mint per wallet. I don't know exactly. They'll probably be fine tuning all the details as we go. But a free mint, you'll be able to get your hands on the Illuvitars. The second thing is the release date of these. Kieran, take everything with a grain of salt. This is just a rough estimate. He did say somewhere around end of Jan, early February for the release of these things, which is good. He said they will definitely be out before the open beta or the launch of the game. So you'll be able to take these straight into the game and use them as your profile pictures in the game. Now, on top of that, there is going to be revenue distribution, and where does that revenue distribution come from? He touched on the fact that there will be loot boxes, and there'll be different tiered loot boxes, and the higher tier loot box you buy, the rarer accessories you will get. And now with these accessories that you get from loot boxes, you'll be able to equip them to your Illuvitar, and it will bind permanently to them, is the way I understand it at the moment. So you'll get a loot box with all these different things, and then you got to choose which Illuvitar you want to keep as your main avatar, and you'll have to permanently bind it to that. You can't take it off. I really like that sort of feature. Now, one thing that I'm not too sure on, which we will obviously find out more information as time goes on, is how these accessories will work. He did also mention that in the game, you will be able to find extra accessories for your Illuvitars in the game. For instance, if you win a tournament, you'll be able to maybe get a badge that you can then put on your Illuvitar. So then you come, 5 years down the road, and you've got that Genesis set Illuvitar Ramfire, who's the mascot of the game, with the first ever tournament win badge on it. It becomes incredibly valuable. So there's all those sorts of things that I think are going to be really nice. The one thing that I'm not sure is how these loot boxes will work, and I'm really keen to find out more as time goes on. Now, this first set is going to consist of 15 Illuvitars. So as you can see there, we do have 10 at the moment. Looking pretty nice. They do have 20 slots there. Maybe we get up to 20, but I think he did say that it will be 15 as a tentative number. Like I said, take everything with a grain of salt. But the one thing I'm not sure on is we do have over here, as you can see, with this style lead, looking absolutely cute as fuck. It just reminds me of my dog so much. I absolutely love it. But what I'm really curious to see is in the minting process, because it'll be a free mint, whether you've got a chance to, change the background or change the eye color, or whether it's like when you get a loot box, do you get a specific eyes for the thylacine, or maybe it's that every Illuvitar has four different eye, sets that they can have. One being the most common, two being rarer, and then so on and so forth. And then when you open the loot box, maybe you get a eye, like say you get like the high tier loot box, and you get like a tier 4 eye upgrade. Then you can choose which Illuvitar to put that on, and it changes their eyes. For instance, this is the base. Let's just play around. This is just me theory crafting Illuvitars at the moment. But for instance, if this was like the base thylacine, it'd be cool if you like open a loot box and you got like eyes tier 2, which then gives you the glowing eyes, and then you got eyes tier 3. It gives you the winking eye. I think that would be a really cool thing. Not too sure exactly how it's going to work with the loot boxes and all that stuff. I'm sure they'll figure it out. I'm sure they've already got it figured out. But I'll keep you guys updated as we find out more on that. But that's just something that I find really fun. And like I said, I'm just really excited that this is like a nice little project that everyone can get involved in. Even if you don't get like the accessories and the upgrades, it's still going to be cool to have this NFT that is yours, that is a Genesis set one that you got for free because you're around in the community at that time. And now you can keep using it into the future. I think it's a really nice shout out. Like I said, with all the controversy around the land and stuff like that, about pricing and all that sort of stuff, it's really nice that they're doing this free project that you can actually get something that you own from it, and then you can customize and, make your personality around it. So I think it's really cool. Like I said, I'm really curious to see how they can expand ways to customize these things with accessories in the game, whether it just be tournaments or whether they have like, maybe like the first 100 people to find something in the overworld, they get an accessory for it, just stuff like that. Maybe the first person to unlock an obelisk gets an accessory for an Illuvitar, something like that. I feel like there's a lot of cool things that they can actually do with this. And I just think in general, these things look absolutely savage. Now, Atlas, obviously cute as always. Ramfire is always going to be cool because, the mascot. They've done a fair few. Honestly, my favorite two at this stage have to be the thylacine and the scorpion. The scorpion, I am just a massive fan of. I can't wait to get myself a scorpion, fully evolve it, and start using it in competitive play. It's nature and water. Water Illuvials have the set bonus of giving extra energy regeneration, which is a mechanic I love in this game. We'll have another video talking about mechanics later on, hopefully this week as well. But I just love the scorpion, the gameplay. Scorpions in general, I just think are a cool creature. And I think this portrait with the big eye, it's like the eye of Sauron. Like it looks too cool. So I definitely want that. I'm hoping that one of the accessories is like flames coming around the eye. Just give me those Lord of the Rings vibes. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. But also the thylacine, just cute. Reminds me of my dog. It's absolutely amazing. But anyway, let me know what you guys, who is your favorite avatar out of those, the 10 that we do have at the moment. Tiktaalik. I love Tiktaalik. He's so funny. Anyway, that is going to be it for this one, guys. That's all we have on the Illuvitars so far. I will keep you guys updated, but I'm super keen to get in and start minting these and trying to get some cool accessories for them. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.